Alexander the Great, born on July 21, 356 BCE, was a titanic force, not merely a conqueror but a visionary. Ascending to power in 336 BCE after his father's demise, he transformed territories into a sprawling empire that spanned Greece to India. Distinguished as the Great, Alexander seamlessly blended military brilliance with unparalleled diplomatic finesse. His impact extended beyond battlefields, sowing the seeds of Greek culture from Egypt to India, ushering in the vibrant Hellenistic period. The Diadochi, his successors, continued this cultural fusion amidst power struggles. In 323 BCE, Alexander's enigmatic death plunged his empire into chaos, eventually divided among the Diadochi. His campaigns left an indelible mark, influencing future generals and sparking hagiographic biographies. Despite modern scrutiny, his legacy remains largely positive, solidifying his status as an enduring icon in world history, capturing imaginations through the ages. In his formative years, Alexander underwent a multifaceted education that laid the groundwork for his extraordinary future. Under the guidance of Leonidas of Epirus, a relative of his mother Olympias, he honed not only combat skills but also resilience through forced marches. His father, Philip, sought a well-rounded education, employing Lysimachus of Acarnania to teach reading, writing, and the lyre. This diverse tutelage fostered a lifelong passion for literature and music in Alexander. At the tender age of 13 or 14, Alexander's intellectual journey took a profound turn when he encountered the eminent Greek philosopher Aristotle. Hired by Philip as a private tutor, Aristotle influenced the young prince until he reached 16. The lasting impact of this mentorship extended beyond their formal studies, with anecdotal evidence suggesting correspondence during Alexander's later campaigns. Aristotle's teachings resonated in Alexander's approach to conquered territories. Unlike imposing Greek culture, he introduced it subtly, mirroring Aristotle's pedagogical style. Simultaneously, Leonidas' influence manifested in Alexander's enduring physical stamina and equestrian prowess. Remarkably, he tamed the reputedly untamable Bucephalus at a mere 11 or 12 years old. While these tutors significantly shaped him, Alexander's destiny seemed preordained. His father's achievements set the stage for triumph, yet Alexander attributed his success to divine forces, dubbing himself the son of Zeus. This self-proclaimed demigod status linked his lineage to mythical heroes Achilles and Hercules, guiding his behavior. Olympias, his mother, reinforced this belief, claiming a virgin birth through divine impregnation by Zeus. His arrival into the world was marked by celestial phenomena, such as a radiant star over Macedonia and the destruction of the Temple of Artemis at Ephesus. Historical records provide scant details about Alexander's youth. Overshadowed by tales of his early intellect, conducting geopolitical interviews at 7, and accounts of his tutors and childhood companions. Cassander, Ptolemy, and Hephaestion, his friends from youth, evolved into lifelong comrades and army generals. Callisthenes, Aristotle's great-nephew, joined the Macedonian court, becoming the court historian and accompanying Alexander on campaigns. The historian Worthington notes that Alexander's upbringing followed Macedonian customs, likely including home education and participation in courtly drinking contests. Despite these insights, the specifics of Alexander's boyhood remain elusive, contributing an air of mystery to his early years. In piecing together the fragments of Alexander's youth, one finds a tapestry woven with intellectual richness, diverse skills, and a sense of destiny. The melding of military training, intellectual pursuits, and divine narratives shaped a young leader destined for greatness. As he matured, these early influences became the bedrock upon which Alexander's legendary conquests and enduring legacy were built. In 331 BCE, the indomitable Alexander faced off once more against King Darius III at Gaugamela, a clash immortalized as the Battle of Arbela. Despite overwhelming odds, Alexander emerged victorious, prompting Darius III to flee. Undeterred, Alexander seized Babylon and Susa, their surrender echoing through history. Venturing into the winter of 330, he confronted resistance at the Battle of the Persian Gates, where the valiant Ariobarzanes and his sister Utab Ariobarzan defended with unwavering courage. Alexander triumphed, claiming Persepolis, a city he set ablaze as a poignant reprisal for Xerxes' invasion of Greece. Diodorus Siculus recounts a fiery tale, attributing the act to Thais, the spirited Athenian, during a revelry-filled night. In a symbolic twist, Thais' torch followed Alexander's, igniting revenge by women's hands. The intrigue persisted, culminating in the dramatic demise of Darius III, assassinated by his own kin. Bessus. Honoring his fallen adversary, Alexander declared himself king of Asia, steering his conquest toward the vast expanse of Afghanistan. In 329 BCE, the city of Alexandria Escate rose on the Iaxartes River, while Syropolis crumbled, succumbing to Alexander's might. Battling the Scythians, he fortified his legacy at the empire's northern frontier. From the fall of 330 BCE to the spring of 327 BCE, Bactria and Sogdiana bore witness to Alexander's unwavering triumphs. Bessus, the treacherous cousin, met a grim fate, emphasizing the price of betrayal. Cities bearing the conqueror's name sprouted, embellishing his image as a liberator and, in his eyes, a god. The title Shahanshah resonated, echoing the First Persian Empire's rulers. Yet, as Alexander embraced Persian customs, dissent brewed within his ranks. The Macedonian troops, uneasy with his deification, plotted in the shadows. In 327 BCE, these conspiracies unraveled, exposing Callisthenes and Clitus. The elder statesman Clitus, who once saved Alexander at Granicus, met his demise swiftly, a javelin launched by Alexander himself. Callisthenes, imprisoned, succumbed to confinement, a stark reminder of the ruler's intolerance for dissent, exacerbated by his penchant for excess. Alexander's journey unfolded in a tapestry of conquest, intrigue, and internal strife, weaving a tale that resonates through the ages. In 327 BCE, with the Persian Empire firmly grasped and wed to Bactrian noblewoman Roxana, Alexander's gaze shifted to India. King Omphis of Taxila bowed without resistance, yet the Aspagioi and Assakenoi tribes fiercely opposed. Alexander, in battles spanning 327 to 326 BCE, quelled these tribes and faced King Porus at the Hydaspes River. Porus, valiant with elephants, earned Alexander's respect. Bucephalus fell in battle, commemorated in the city of Bucephala. Intent on the Ganges, Alexander's troops, fatigued after the grueling battle, mutinied in 326 BCE. Despite urging them forward, he relented, splitting his army. Half sailed to Susa under Admiral Nearchus, the rest traversed the Gedrosian Desert in 325 BCE, a year post-mutiny. The reasons behind this decision remained debated. Back in Susa in 324 BCE, Alexander rectified abuses by satraps and restored Pasargadae. Marrying Persian princesses, he aimed for cultural unity, provoking dissent. The troops, disapproving, resisted. Alexander compromised, restoring titles, hosting a feast, yet he maintained a Persian facade. In 324 BCE, lifelong friend and possible lover, Hephaestion, passed, triggering Alexander's profound grief. Sacrificing Cassians and executing Hephaestion's doctor, he mourned with hoarse mane-cutting and declared a kingdom-wide period of sorrow. The loss marked a poignant chapter in Alexander's tumultuous journey. In 323 BCE, still grappling with Hephaestion's loss, Alexander returned to Babylon, harboring grand plans for his expanding empire. Tragically, on June 10 or 11, at the age of 32, he succumbed to a 10-day fever, leaving a legacy cut short. Theories on his demise, from poisoning to malaria, abound. Plutarch recounts a farewell celebration with Admiral Nearchus and friend Medius, leading to the fatal fever. When queried on his successor, Alexander cryptically replied, "The strongest." This sparked the division of his empire among 4 generals: Cassander, Ptolemy, Antigonus, and Seleucus, known as the Diadochi or successors. While Plutarch and Arrian suggest Perdiccas received the mantle due to his close ties with Hephaestion, a fellow cavalryman, and bodyguard, history took a different turn. Disregarding Alexander's wishes, the generals sidestepped Perdiccas, who met his demise in 321 BCE, unraveling the intricate tapestry of Alexander's envisioned legacy.